This is the aftermath. The job requires two, and yet the feeling is one of extreme loneliness. One person is required to sort and the other to record. Each item must be inventoried meticulously. This involves the caller, one Bic lighter or one Hitachi DVD player, serial number 674-327-689, as he carefully bags and boxes each item. He calls out, 2 pairs of underwear, one red, one blue, while the scribe, in a fury, attempts to jot everything down. In the past, there have been lighter moments. I remember discovering that a person had gone unlawfully at large, run away without his teeth or glasses. I tried to imagine the struggles of a man on the lam without these fundamentally important items. In the past, we've discovered unique toys, paraphernalia, and videos with German labels. Their covers are unmentionably disturbing. And to my coworker, I simply state, 2 VHS tapes? Everything is bagged and boxed. Residents are not technically permitted anything in their room over 14 inches, no exceptions. Nevertheless, there's often a lot of oversized property. These are generally the kinds of pro-social items that, when staff finds them, they don't have the heart to enforce the rules. Guitars, art supplies, and any decorations that might lighten the room. Bear in mind that we're in the helping field. We want the residents to feel comfortable. Nevertheless, we have our eyes open for items that might need to be reported to parole officers or to the police. We're looking for contraband, drugs, weapons, or in some cases, child pornography. The paperwork gets duplicated and dispersed, one for the house file and one for the house manager. The originals go into their respective boxes to be labeled and stored. This is the aftermath. The two of us crammed into a stuffy boardroom surrounded by garbage bags, and although I've done this a million times, this time the feeling is unique. The room feels cold. I'm thinking about this particular resident. His name was Jeffrey. He sported a friendly beaver bob, on his finger a mustache tattoo. His cheeks dimpled when he smiled. He was an older guy. By that I mean he was my age. But he had a younger man's demeanor. He smiled like a child and he laughed at the things that he considered funny. Farts, fecal matter, and sexually transmitted diseases. It was easy to imagine how he could get carried away and cross all of the wrong lines. I'm thinking about his motorbike, sports motorcycle, and his childlike personality. In the morning before he left for work, I reminded him to drive safe. He said, live fast and die young. He was as good as his word, and we heard about it on the news earlier in the day. And now, collecting his things, we come across pictures of his family, a summer get-together. These photographs, they represent better times. There's a snapshot, 2 brothers grinning like fools. They were nearly identical. There's a birthday present wrapped and labeled. There's a picture of Jeffrey's son. There's an old childhood Bible dedicated by a mother with such high hopes. She'll write to me in the weeks to come. We'll meet for coffee. She'll come with her husband, curious about those last few moments that I shared with her son and the days leading up to his passing. The 3 of us will remember Jeffrey as we talk, drinking coffee and sharing memories. And we will hope